Here's a new way to make $90K a year working 3 to 5 days per month using the wonderful world of tax deed investing. What I'm going to do here is walk you through a nice, simple plan that you can take action with and get into the real estate game and start making a predictable income with an alternate way of real estate investing. So let's go, let's buckle up. So the reason I say 90K is because we're going to go off of a formula, and actually a very low success formula. So what we're going to be doing here is going off one of the formulas where you actually don't even get property going to every single auction. In fact, we're going to do the 90K a year plan, getting just a 25% success rate by using the world of tax deed investing. So if you're new to the channel, this channel is here to help you make money in real estate, help you succeed with an alternate way of real estate investing through the wonderful world of tax lien and tax deed investing. Today specifically, we're going to talk about tax deed investing. So what is a tax deed? Long story short, as you might know, in half the states are tax deed states, which means when a homeowner fails to pay their property taxes, the government will give them maybe 3 to 5 years, and they're going to say, hey, pay us your taxes by this date. If the person doesn't pay, the opening bid is the back taxes owed. Sometimes you can pick up these properties literally for 90% off market value if nobody bids against you. Now, I know some folks will say, well, so things get bid up, some things don't go to auction. That's why in this simple plan, what we're going to do is we're going to make a plan as far as how to make a good income just working a few days per month. So that way you can step stone into the business if you want. You can get this going while you still have your job and then segue into real estate full time, and you can just, do the 10x rule and add to this. So if you're just tuning in, I'm Dustin Hahn. The channel here is dedicated to helping you. If you like this stuff, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, ask me a question in the comments. I would love to hear from you. I really try to provide as much value as I can to new investors who want to get into real estate. And whether you want to create residual income, legacy income, or you hate your job, this business allowed me to get out of my job. And also in the description below, I give away the ABCs of tax lien and deed investing, totally free to help you get started. So let's jump to my screen right now and voila, here we are. So this is a model that I made, how to make 90K per year working 5 days per month. Now, this varies because what we're going to do is we're going to go to a place like Texas where they have the most counties and the most auctions. So for example, Texas does an auction the first Tuesday of every single month, which is great because there's like 254 counties and lots of auctions happening in person and online. So the great part about this is you can go in person or you can do these auctions online. So here's how we're going to do this, okay? I want you to attend 12 of these sales per year, and we're going to go and make 90K only succeeding for 1 out of every 4 auctions that we go to, okay? So I'm going to assume there's been times where we've went to these sales and we've bought 5 or 6 properties at one point or at one time, whereas for you getting started, maybe you take 2 or 3 to warm up, okay? So check it out. On my screen, here's what we're going to do. So you want to find sales that have anywhere between 150 to say maybe 300 sales per month if you're going to travel there. So if you're going to go to say Harris County, Texas, they have auction, they have lots of property. So what we do is the sales on a Tuesday. So we fly in on a Saturday, and then Sunday and Monday, we look at around 50 to 100 properties. From there, we do some county research, and on Tuesday, we go bid and we buy the properties. Now, if you live in Texas, you can cut this down to making 90K working 3 days because you won't have to have 2 days for travel, or you can just find an online auction and do it. So as we see here, I want you to attend 12 of these sales per year. What we're going to do is we're going to look at houses that have a market value of around $70,000. You will find opening bid on these types of houses can be as low as $3,000 to $4,000. From there, we're going to bid up to about $10,000, and we want to get a house that's worth 70 grand. Then we're going to go and we're going to do a quick flip on that property for around $40,000, and we're going to make $30,000. Now, this happens, and what I'm giving you here is if you do poorly. So I'm not saying you're going to go to every single sale and get one of these properties. What I'm saying is do okay, which is getting one property for every 4 auctions you go to. From there, if you find a property worth 70, you bid it up to 10 grand, you do a quick flip, you make, or you sell it for 40, you make 30, and you go ahead and you do that 3 times a year, and boom, you've made 90,000. That is how simple and straightforward this is. So basically, day 1 and 2, you look at 30 to 50 properties per day if you have boots on the ground. You can look at homes valued at $50,000 and beyond, which is, you need that margin on these properties. From there, on the 3rd day, as you see here on my screen, that's when you go bid. Set your max bid at 10 grand. There's plenty of videos on this channel here where I show you guys these properties, opening bids, sometimes for $2,000, $3,000 on these houses. This stuff can happen, and it does happen every single day. There are 3,300 counties out here and available. Half tax liens, half tax deeds. So when I first heard about this, I'm like, oh, it's too good to be true. It doesn't work. It absolutely does. There's people on this channel. I was on the oil rigs, hating life, and it's this business that got me out of the oil rigs and living a life of freedom, fun, and adventure through real estate. So take a screenshot of this model that's on my screen here right now. It's very straightforward, very simple. And you know what? Even if you fail, 3 out of 4 times, this is still a predictable way to get into real estate. You flip 3 of these per year. And you know what? I'm not promising you the lottery here. What I'm saying is just be consistent. Everybody that sticks to this business makes it work. And sure, you'll have people like, they're all sad. Oh, I went to one sale, I didn't get anything, and they're crying. Boo-hoo, not a big deal. What I want you to do, follow this map, take a screenshot of it, start going to these sales, attend online or in person. If you're going to go in person, work 5 days a year or work 5 days a month. If you're going to do it online, it'll only take 3 months, okay? In the description below is the ABCs of tax lien and deed investing. This will show you all the questions, all the research to do on your properties. We have some on-demand trainings as well in there. I took these DVDs, put them in training format. And if you want the directories for all of the contact information of the places in Texas, I have every single county phone number here for you ready to go. There's a link below in the description. Make sure to grab that. Make sure to subscribe, thumbs up, ask me a question in the comments. And yes, we got a bunch of live trips coming up, so I'm going to have some in-depth footage, going to these auctions, buying these things more often on the camera so that you can see it live. We do have lots of that footage as well. And there's a link in the description if you want to book a call, maybe get some mentoring or talk to an expert about this to save you some time, some trial and error. So thanks a lot for watching. Get out there, watch some of these videos, go get some of these properties. It can and will change your life. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.